It's Wednesday, and you know what that means? It's campfire cooking time, and we are so missing coming into schools and cooking, especially with the amazing weather that we've had. So we thought we'd bring it to you here on Instagram and Facebook. Normally we start our first session with how to make a fire from scratch using just a few simple tools and some twigs, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and then we're going to cook some tasty snacks in this beautiful spot by the stream. Let's get started. I've made myself a very small enclosure there just to shelter from the wind. Here's the sticks I collected. I always start by sorting them out into a pile of very skinny, some slightly thicker skinny twigs, then some twigs that are about the size of your finger, and finally I've got a little bit of sort of kindling wood to get the fire really going. We're going to make popcorn and hot chocolate today. Got a fire glove for safety, and here's my pans and tools. With all of my stuff laid out and ready to go, the first thing I shall do is take a couple of balls of cotton wool and just pop those in my little sight. Cotton wool catches really quickly, so it's great for starting a fire. I have some Vaseline, and Vaseline is flammable, so it's good for helping that to burn for a little longer. Next I have my flint and steel. Strike that and just lay those very skinny twigs on, using the rocks there to help prop those up just a little bit. And I don't want to rush. I'll watch that carefully until the flames start to come through, and already that's gone nice and quick. And now I'm laying over those skinny twigs, a bit of Jenga style. And now I'm starting to go in with the slightly thicker sticks. We have a fire, and I'm going to leave those sticks to really take hold and for the flames to burn down a little bit, because we don't want to cook on hot flames, we want to cook on hot embers. For our snacks, we're going to make some popcorn and hot chocolate. And to make the popcorn, I'm going to use 2 sieves. They're all metal, no plastic on the sieves, otherwise we'd have a problem. And I'm going to use some paper clips on these ends to join them together and make a hinge. So I'm just going to unbend the paper clips. And with a little bit of help from those paper clips, we've hinged together our sieve. I'm going to shake a tablespoon or 2 of popcorn in. Close the sieve up, and this is how I'm going to cook my popcorn, using a glove to protect my hand. It's really important to keep the popcorn moving all the time. Otherwise, I'll just burn the kernels rather than pop them. For the hot chocolate, I'm pouring a mug's worth of milk into my pan. We're down to just the embers now, and I'm going to pop my pan on the little rest that I've made directly above the heat there. While I'm waiting for the milk to come up to heat, I'm going to pop 10 grams of dark chocolate, 70% dark chocolate, into my mug. I'm going to take a little honey, give it a squeeze, a teaspoon's worth of honey, or you could use sugar. Milk has come up to heat, it's steaming hot and ready for pouring in. Giving that a little stir, and now I have a hot chocolate and popcorn. Yay! It's good. You can put a little sugar or salt onto the popcorn if you'd like to flavour it, or you can just have it plain. That's how I like it. It's good. It's really good. The hot chocolate is really nice. If you want to have a go at this yourself, it's really important that you do it safely, that you have permission to do it where you're going to do it. If you're not going to do it on a hard surface like I have, you should use a barbecue or a fire pit. I've done it right by some water, so I've got an immediate way of putting my fire out. I've thought about things like a safety glove, and I'm taking really good care of the area that I'm using. Also, really important is that you leave no trace and cause no damage to the ground. So think about that. I would recommend that you have some supervision as well. But if you have a go, have fun and enjoy it. Bye bye. See you